It's always so funny to me to see snowflakes meltdown online about somebody else's art, whether it is a fan art or an original character, whether it is in a different art style or they just seemingly enhance a character's body proportions. All of these things make people freak out, and J. Scott Campbell's artwork has definitely upset a lot of people on the internet over the past couple of years. And well, he was actually just announced to be doing 4 exclusive artist comic covers for Marvel Rivals, and there are some people who are really upset with his designs. I have a few different things to show off, but before I get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, join the community in my live streams, and consider supporting through Patreon or YouTube memberships. Now, I have played a lot of Marvel Rivals. I talk about it all the time. I've streamed it. I think that it is a really fun game, and one aspect that I do really like about it are the female character designs and the male character designs. Everybody's caked up, everybody's drop dead gorgeous, everybody's got all of these assets that are nicely highlighted, and they all just look really freaking cool. And there have been some people who have been very upset by that, saying, oh, the developers just objectified women. Why do all of them have to be sex dolls? Why is this what we're getting out of this game, which I think is absurd. I would much rather, as a woman, see women in media be beautiful than be ugly. I think that enhanced beauty is something that should be praised and not shamed. But J. Scott Campbell actually did a couple of artist exclusive comic covers, and they are all gorgeous. We have Psylocke, Squirrel Girl, Luna Snow, and Invisible Woman. I'll show them all really quickly so you can know what some people are really upset by. I mean, absolutely amazing arts here. I love the lighting on like the hair and the reflections and on the armor, even on like the leather bodysuits. I love the poses. They're very cool. I love Squirrel Girl's features here because she does look a bit squirrely. She has those very, like, kind of softer angles to her face. I love the detail in the tail and how her outfit has like the pinecone details. He didn't leave anything out here. We have Luna Snow, who's doing like the half heart, same outfit that she has in the game. You can actually see like her muscle details, and even down to, again, her hair, very pretty. And then Invisible Woman. I would say my favorite out of these is probably Invisible Woman. I just love the hair and then all of like the small details of her muscles underneath her bodysuit. Her pose is pretty simple but still very sexy, and I think all of these artworks are really gorgeous. I would buy these artworks, and well, we know how unfortunately in entertainment over the past decade women have kind of been butchered by a lot of artists, so it's nice to actually see some beauty here. He just can't be celebrated because, oh, he's objectifying women allegedly, and oh, he messed up all of their faces and all of their designs. I had just screenshotted a couple and then posted them on my X, but there are pages and pages of them now. Why do their faces look like that? I think that their faces look perfectly fine. Gooner art style, the word gooner is so overused at this point. There is somebody actually in this screenshot saying he always knew how to draw the ladies, which I do appreciate the praise that he's getting, because again, I think that his art's really good. These suck so bad. Why are they all built like One Piece characters? Just draw them normal. Newsflash, not every single artist is going to draw in the same exact way, and he's not supposed to just copy and paste the versions that are in the game. He's supposed to put his own spin onto their arts. He did a wonderful job. Their faces are so badly done. I hate his style so much. Why does he always have to sexualize the women so much? Because, I don't know, beauty sells, sexy sells, beauty should not be shamed. And since I had posted this, a lot of people have responded, even he did, saying, oh well, what are you gonna do? Yeah, you can't please everyone, but he still did, in my opinion, his best job, and it turned out fantastic. Some of the comments are wild. I can't believe people are still losing their minds over his work in 2025. I can't wait to receive my VIP email to grab them all. And yeah, if you don't know about J. Scott Campbell's history, one of the the major kind of controversies, I guess we'll call it, was about his Amazing Spider-Man 601 cover. There were a lot of people who were very upset over his drawing of Mary Jane Watson, as you can see, because they said, oh, where are her organs? What are these body proportions? Why does she have to be sexualized? They were very outraged over this. And there were some people who actually decided to redo this artwork, saying, oh, I can do better. I made an attempt at fixing this because it was so bad. It's not perfect, but it's better than what it was. So that's all that matters. Just don't look closely at it and it's fine. If you think it's done so bad, then completely recreate the art in your own style, but you can't. All you can do is erase part of an arm and slightly redraw it. And even then, when you redraw it, it looks terrible. And the various fixes, of course, include them repositioning her arms in order to take away their emphasis of her bust, covering up her cleavage with a shirt featuring a less revealing neckline, and lowering her left leg from its angled posture because they think that this is better. But the post caught the attention of him himself, who responded with his own post and announced that the fix is in. Initially posting his work to Instagram, he explained in the post's captions, which he did later on screenshot and share on his now X account, you see someone's going by the name non-binary Finn Mertens took to fixing the artwork, as they put it, as well, that got a lot of people talking. Now, typically, I would just ignore this sort of thing, but it seems to go a bit viral, even with friends and colleagues reposting it, explaining that this sort of correcting of others, well-established artists, is just, well, tacky, which it is. In light of this, though, I decided to embrace the situation and do a little bit of art fixing myself. What do you think seems trendy? I'm up for new things, so let's have some fun and fix stuff. So his response was pretty hilarious. And yeah, I definitely agree that it's sort of tacky to redo other people's artwork. It's fine to take inspiration from a character and do fan arts of them in your own style, but to grab someone else's art and then say, oh, I could do better when really you did worse, just makes you kind of look like a buffoon. They made it into a comic. Actually, that's kind of brilliant. If it sells well, maybe Marvel will start making most superheroes sexy again. Oh, those would be the days. Marvel SJWs have a hate boner for Asian representation when it comes to Asians representing creative ideas in it. Marvel heroes, oh no, you can't draw the girls like that. Our game is going to be bought by Gooners, drawn by Asian creatives, and the best-selling title of 2025. You can't reason with these low IQ brainlets. They just exist to piss, moan, and whine. Every time Marvel listens to them, they lose money. And yeah, we've definitely seen a decline in Marvel sales. I wouldn't say it's just because of their kind of uglification of characters, but I do think that that is definitely one major part of the sort of modernization of comics. How dare he make them resemble the models that are in the effing game? Thanks, Scott. People must learn to be okay when they aren't the target audience. One of the greatest, most successful comic book artists ever doesn't need your approval. Oh no, he didn't draw them with a strong, manly jaw, oversized bellies, broad, manly shoulders, and random chunks of hair that passes haircuts nowadays. The horror. So, a lot of people are sticking up for him and his artwork and saying it is amazing. And I personally think that it's really amazing too, but there are some sensitive snowflakes on social media who are melting down over this. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, give it a like, and if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I'll talk to you all again in the next video really soon.